Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Esoteric Ebb. We are in the Ascani Reed's Trading Company headquarters. Wasn't expecting to see all this stuff going on when we got here. I'm going to try and see if I can get down to the warehouse first, though. We might just be stopped. Oh. Maybe that... Ooh, okay, wasn't expecting that. So, can I take that to mean that that little concert they were doing was a bit of an bit of a distraction? So what is this? Oh, okay, yeah, let's go in. Oh. Really? There's a barred door. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind. I thought we just wouldn't be able to go down the stairs, but clearly we could. All right. Well, apparently we need to speak with this person first. So let's first behold them. This is Ambassador Leuven. Wisdom behold her. Well, as we know, wisdom is my strong point, so... it's a celestial. The light blinds you. Even among celestials, this creature is powerful. I wonder if I should put on, like, the, protection. I'm going to put this on, because it'll stop us being charmed, potentially. And then let's talk to this, celestial. Entering the AR Trading Company greets you with a blinding light. A celestial being wrought in radiant light. Oh, cleric, arriving exactly when I need you. This is the ambassador of the Golden Horde. The light reaches out to you as a voice forms in your mind. Do not fear the light. Ours do not disalign. You are safe.
Your legs turn to jelly.
This whole be not afraid business is sort of counterproductive, really. Oh, do the proper greeting, title and bow your head. Ambassador, bow head. Cleric. The light flutters. I thought it was a concert because of the weird background music, but fair enough. Snell stands behind you, clearly uncomfortable. Careful, cleric. Beside the light stands a woman draped in red. The light reaches towards her. She bows her head to it. Yes, Ambassador. She begins to leave for the door, but on the way she throws you a stern glance. You again. Watch yourself, cleric, for the light watches you. I don't remember Lady Kamar. Obviously that was in a much earlier episode. Oh, wait, was she the one kind of on our way up to Darrow's house? There was someone kind of leaning up against a shrine or... Yeah, I think maybe that was her. Once the ambassador's servant leaves, Violet lifts her chin, squinting. So, we've been talking about some new projects in Waterline. I mentioned how you helped getting the AFAs out of local entrepreneurs, and they... We know who you are, Ragan and Snell. The voice interrupts Vira, who immediately goes silent. The goblin jolts at the mention of the name in his mind. Nudge Snell. See, we're famous. The ambassador's light then turns to your companion. A goblin in service of the Dragon of Tolstad. You tread a clean path. You led the front during the Ice Bay Point operation. You stabilized the HWBT City Below expansion project on your first year of service. A goblin going against the grain to get results. You have been noticed. Look at Snell. Snell attempts to glare at the light.
He's sweating.
Thanks for noticing. The light grows closer to you. You are special, Ragan. An exception. The Horde places attention on exceptions. That is what we do. How am I special? You are the only registered cleric in the city who is not listed in the party of Norvik. Well, that's just because they didn't like you.
A bureaucratic mess.
You have a history of political violence. You have an innate talent for the esoteric arts.
Well, yes, you are potentially the greatest wizard of this generation.
You have shown support of Reedsian ideologues in public writing. Multiple times.
Yeah, your patriarch did not like that. Not a bit. The only reason why you haven't been fired is your incredible magical knowledge.
Yes, they only keep you around because you're still useful. Otherwise, with all this bullshit hanging about, you'd be gone a long time ago. You are an anomaly, Ragan. What you have done here with Agent Vira shows more proof of that. Why are you paying any attention to me? It is what we do. Golden Horde wishes to extend a bond of service to you. What is the Golden Horde? I don't really know what this is. Remnants of a celestial empire in Divinitorum, led by a horrifying choir, a hyper-intelligent light being. They spread fear throughout their lands, as well as parts of western Ascani. That doesn't sound very nice. Goblin Horde. Oh, no, Golden Horde. Yeah, sorry. You and Snell. The bond? He mutters behind you. A bond. A bond. Oh, it expired. The Golden Horde offers many opportunities for outside contractors. Addressed through the Ascani Reeds Trading Company, we would be very interested in building this potential relationship. This means for you well-paid positions of power, political ambitions, monetary security. In return, this means monthly communications with agents, occasional alternate goals as ordained by us, and eventually joining the Golden Horde's outreach program. Until you're no longer useful.
This would be signing your soul away to a foreign power. If calculated, it could prove useful, but in the long term, it seems foolish.
You cannot read the Celestial. It is truly alien to you.
The AR Trading Co. would of course cooperate on such a deal, if you were interested, cleric. We have deep ties with the Golden Horde, as you can imagine.
Is this offer something you would be interested in, Ragan?
Potentially? Nothing about this has to happen right away.
His response has been recorded. That is what we needed. We shall be in contact. And while we are here, the offer is also extended to Snell. What is your interest in this deal?
His eyes dart at you. He's being clever here, calculated.
I can consider it.
Your consideration has also been recorded.
Snell shrugs.
Thank you. Now, to move on. Several AFAs have been signed on Tolstead. That is good work, Agent Vira.
Oh, like I mentioned, the cleric's effort was integral to this success, and will continue in the coming days post-election.
That is satisfactory.
Yeah, I gave out those contracts to a bunch of people. Oh yeah, we heard back from several of them.
As to the content of these contracts, I have been informed of some changes.
Changes? The stance changes.
She didn't like that.
What changes?
Currently, the Accord has a big incentive for Reedsian investors. We wish to expand that to include those of the Golden Horde.
I believe we spoke about this at the,
This AFA also includes several loopholes and problematic elements that could interfere with the Golden Horde's current and future blockades.
The Clanlands?
Yes, among others. If local businesses are able to trade freely via land as well as sea, to regions and states the Golden Horde deems sanctioned, in both more serious cases as the Clanland conflict, as well as lesser situations of targeted tariffs, then we cannot move forward. This issue has been brought forth already with your owners. Expect several errata in the near future.
It would have been good to see these comments before the election, as discussed.
I apologize for the tardiness, but I assure you this issue is entirely the fault of the Ascani Reeds Trading Company.
This guy just said, I'm sorry, but everything is actually your fault, to her face. These Celestials are hilarious.
You... Agent Vira, this is above you.
Above her rank?
She clears her throat and straightens her outfit. Of course, Ambassador. Well, thank you for the heads up. The light turns back to you.
The Golden Horde is very interested in seeing economic prosperity in your city, Ragan.
Growth through foreign economic influence is not true growth. If Norvig owes its economic stability to foreign powers, those powers shall be its true owners. It's an intelligent strategic move if you wish to control your neighbours.
Agent Vira nods, looking like she's going to explode.
The first step towards that is handling the Clanlands. For far too long, Norvig has ignored its halfling war criminal populace. I ask you, Ragan, as a cleric of this city, do you believe the humans will choose prosperity over the propaganda of the Clanlands?
Agent Vira says nothing but throws you a glance.
Her anger now fades, replaced by another expression. I'm not sure what it means, but it is a strained expression.
Now I'm going to go back up. What are the Clanlands? Sorry. A term for the unified halfling states in Western Ascan. The official name is the Fordnip Commonwealth, although many avoid this term as to not annoy envoys of the Golden Horde. I'm not going to do this, but my city doesn't involve itself in foreign conflicts. We will simply seek prosperity and avoid propaganda. Stay neutral. The light perceives you.
The golden line is set. Halflings have shown themselves unable to accept this fact. We set the line to protect them.
Okay, what is the goal? I'll have to look what the golden line is.
To create a lasting peace. Since they refuse to comply with our reasonable demands, I hope you understand, our most peaceful method of handling their terrorism is through sanctions.
Alright, what's the golden line? The geographic barrier and magical wall cutting the clanlands in two. The western side is under occupation of the Golden Horde. This fragile armistice is seen by many as not valid due to the constant guerrilla warfare by halflings stuck on the western side. Right, so it's basically like the Berlin Wall. Is that kind of the idea? The light turns back to Vyra.
Agent Vyra, you have been a valuable asset for many years, yet I sense frustration in you. That is not acceptable.
She glares at the light.
You will make certain the Ascani Reach Trading Company fully complies with the Aether Erratum. It is a matter of Golden Horde security. It is not negotiable. It will be your highest priority as of now. If the cleric is agreeable, funds will be procured for his involvement as well.
Vyra looks defeated. Oh, this is tense.
Focus. That light guy is fast and precise, but you know that he's bullshitting. It's instinct. Catch him on it. For the revolution. Stand up to him first and do it.
We've made this more difficult than it would have been. I'm not sure I want to go down on the side of the Free Striders, honestly. Don't side with either, fuck them. I'm not going to do that though, because I want down into that warehouse.
Good,
the voice says.
The Golden Horde is glad to be of assistance to your people, Ragan.
Vyra closes her eyes and sighs. The ambassador begins to float towards the door.
I will leave you now. Thank you for your time.
The radiant light being opens the door via some type of telekinesis and floats out onto the streets of Water Lane. Vyra stands up, walking over to the fireplace, leaning against the brickwork. She lets out a deep sigh.
Oh, good going. You handled that well. Didn't mean to toss you in like that, but the ambassador insisted.
No problem. I can handle it.
Yeah, confident as always. Let me tell you, we're not quite as owned by the Golden Horde as that sounded like. It's a functional corporation. They don't exactly live our libertarian values. Celestials do have a tendency for the authoritarian and the, supremacist.
The orc looks at you, relief in her eyes.
This, along with all the help of the Aethers, I owe you some type of reward, don't I?
Oh, this is the right moment. Ask for an advance. Or hell, allude to some kind of payment for delivering the Aethers.
A reward? You've already promised a date with this handsome woman. That is reward enough.
We've already got a date planned. I've nothing more to ask of you.
Ah, such a gentleman.
Agent Vyra glances along the room.
Well, for one, I'll be sure to grant you full access to the rest of the facilities if you want to investigate the warehouse properly. But beyond that, well, you see, we have this sword here. It's called Kattegat.
She approaches the massive Zweihander propped up on the wall. As she places her hand upon the grip of the sword, you see something curious happen. It curls up.
Ah, it's a selective blade.
Interesting. As she removes her hand from the blade, it unrolls itself immediately.
Fickle weapon. Ever heard of such a thing? It was purchased years ago from an excavation in Reeds. Old Arcanist cache. A post-war armory. It's Vorpal. Extremely magical with some metallic endurance and sharpness. It'd be worth half a fortune. Somewhere under 50,000 crowns, if not for the fact that it refuses to be used. It simply rolls itself up when wielded by anyone in any way. Come on, try it.
Alright, touch the grip.
Just like with Vyra's touch, yours also causes it to roll up.
It's quite funny. However, I had comments from upper staff that it's quite embarrassing to have spent money on it, so I've been tasked with making it go away. It's not the most useful weapon, but if you're interested, you could take it as a reward for your work. It's still quite magical, maybe even sentient considering the reaction.
Your scarf curls up when Vyra doesn't notice, whispering in your ear.
Blade is thinking.
I'll take it.
Great.
She hands you the Vorpal sword in its curled up state.
Glad to see it's come to use, just don't tell anyone where you got it from. Beyond that, also be sure to put in a good word since we can work together again post-election, since I guarantee you there will be a lot of work to do.
Looking forward to it.
Great to hear. I've got some paperwork to deal with. If there's anything else I can help with, just let me know. Very happy to see you on our side, cleric.
The tall orc woman gives you a warm smile. Bow your head. Alright, so does that mean I can now access the warehouse? I just want to have a quick peruse of this sword. Ooh, strength, dex, and wisdom. Yeah, I don't mind that. A sentient Vorpal sword with obvious performance anxiety. As you hold it in your hand, you hear a faint whisper. Should we talk to her? You hold the curled up Zweihander in your hands. Rolled up like a damn scroll. Never stops being funny. Tell you what, let me stick some of my wisdom stuff on, and then we'll have a go at that. So, let's take that. What else gives wisdom? Well, that does. So that does as well. Oh, mind you, that does too, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, we're up to neutral at least. Anything else I can add? Probably not at this point, but something might be worth more than what things I've equipped. Oh, is this... yeah, so the helmet actually reduces it, so we'll probably take that out. I'm going to put that in. Tooth. You can't handle the tooth. So we'll pop that on to get rid of the negative. So we're at +1 now. Okay, so what is... Yeah, let's try that check. So let's talk to the sword. Alright, so it's challenging. I mean, it is challenging, but let's give it a go. Oh, we did it. First time.
You understand, the sword is actually sentient. All the baggage that comes with such a state.
Wait, so it's...
Yes, it appears the blade is a complex. Specifically, you believe this blade has been used for horrible things in the past. Thus, the one thing you must do is allow yourself to be tested, to prove you can be trusted.
Speak to the blade. I can be trusted. I'm not like those other people. The curling stops, and slowly, the blade unfurls just a bit, and then a voice.
Thou speakest true. Thy words hold weight. It's speaking. The sword is actually speaking.
Your goblin companion nods along as the sword begins to speak. Oh, you really can't get anyone talking. I swear it.
Oaths are easily broken. Thou hast yet to prove thyself, knight. I am Kattegat, forged in elder days. I serve only those whose hearts I deem worthy.
How do I prove myself?
Through thy intentions revealed. Answer mine questions truthfully. 5 trials of thy character. Speak not what thou wouldst do, but what thy heart truly desires. Then shall I judge the truth of thy soul. First, thy family starves. 2 other families also starve. Thou hast food enough for 1 family only. The other families are smaller. They need but half thy portion. What dost thou heart desire?
Four, I feed my family except myself. My portion goes to the other children.
True sacrifice, thy heart knows no self-preservation. Second, thou findest a purse of gold. No witness observes thee. What does thy heart desire in this moment?
We'll give it to those who need it more.
Selfless desire. Third, an innocent is condemned for thy crime. Thou canst save them by confession, losing thy freedom. What doth thy heart yearn for?
I want to confess, but I'm terrified. I'd do it anyway.
Fear, yet conscience prevails. Fourth, a dying stranger begs for water. Thou hast but 1 flask. The journey ahead is long and perilous. What does thy heart feel towards this stranger?
Pity. I'd share half, though I fear for myself.
Compassion tinged with self-concern. Fifth and final.
Thou hast witnessed great suffering in thy travels. How doth thy heart respond to the pain of others?
It haunts me. I lose sleep over those I couldn't help.
Thy suffering for others' pain reveals a selfless soul. Thy answers are heard. Now comes judgment.
The blade hums.
Processing.
Thou art exceptional. A heart that bleeds for others. A soul that suffers for the world's pain. I have not witnessed such selflessness in centuries.
The blade shines brightly.
Thy goodness, it changes me.
The blade hums with new purpose.
I feel thy empathy, thy suffering for others, and I understand now.
The blade begins to shift.
I cannot serve violence without conscience, but I can serve as thy moral compass.
Ooh, we got moralizing Kattegat. The sword unfurls fully.
Against the wicked I shall grant thee clarity. Thy righteous heart shall find advantage against those of evil intent. Use me wisely, knight.
Put the sword away. Ooh, that sounded interesting. So let's see what... Okay, hang on. Cool, so it's the same bonuses as before, but we now have advantage against evil creatures, which sounds awesome. Brilliant. Okay, I'm happy with that. So, let's restore the other things we have. There's only those. Oh, and the helm, of course. Where's the helm? There's this one. Cool. Okay. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Well, I want to go down to the warehouse. Let's do that. I know we've got to kind of try and get past that mirror. I'm not sure exactly how we'll do that yet. We might be able to just ask Vira to let us have whatever's behind there. What's this? So many acronyms. It's little bikes. Tiny bikes. You stare at the rack of hanging tiny bicycles. Some of them are very tiny.
Pocket bikes. Oh, the dream of every kid in Norvik. These are extremely expensive if they work. Few pocket bikes are functional these days.
The bikes don't seem to do anything. Look, Snell! It's a bike for you! In response, the goblin points to a crate in the corner with the text, Eso conserved milk on it.
Look, Cleric! A treat for you!
The goblin is calling you a milk... The goblin's calling you a milk drinker! Oh, just play along. He'll think it's funny if you're cool. Yum! Play along. He chuckles.
I'm assuming they're broken anyhow. They never leave actual functioning pocket bikes in a place like this. Way too expensive.
Snell looks around.
Where's that rhythmic thumping noise coming from? Focus on that instead.
You stare at the tiny bikes. Can I ride one of these things?
Well, unless you're the size of a goblin with the reduced spell cast on him, no.
You look like a jester, but not in a good way. Try touching one?
Quick tap reveals the lack of any esoteric tingle.
Bikes are unusable, permanently stuck in their tiny form. Probably why they're here, covered in dust.
Alright, neat. Got more apples. Give us your apples. I think probably what's banging is in that crate. So let's, we'll go around this direction first. We got some bottles. An expensive potion. You couldn't possibly reach that high. Oh god, I'm going to need... Yeah, I need something that helps me reach stuff that's high up, don't I? On the top box, you see the words, Coldridge R Special Cartridge Quillwells. That's what we want, isn't it?
Bingo!
Yes, this is the ink Medissa asked for.
Open the box. Inside, you see a tightly stacked series of iron cartridges, each marked with a series of numbers. More importantly, there are 3 different colours of ink. Uh-oh.
Red, yellow, and green variants. Go with yellow, she'll hate it. If there was black, that would be the logical choice. However, since the shipment clearly does not contain any black ink, go with the green. It makes the most logical sense, being the Asgulus colours.
Green. Go with green.
Wait, which one does she want?
She did not specify. Logically, she would want black ink for the paper, but this crate seems to only contain colour ink. This is probably the reason why a vendor didn't sell her the stuff, right? They didn't have black ink, just colour.
Would the colour ink turn the paper into that colour?
Mixed with their regular ink, it would turn the text to a faint colour variety. It would be quite strange, but also unique.
Alright, we'll grab the green then.
There you go, another quest complete. Ha! Just need to turn it in now.
Despite placing the cartridge in my pouch of holding, I don't quite feel like I've actually looted it.
I'll ignore that. It's just your innate feeling that this quest item isn't that important.
Oh, right, okay. What's in here? Huge scrolls. Enhance ability. Alright, what does that do? It's an action. Primal. Tapping into animalistic spirit energy, you enhance your mental and physical abilities. Until the spell ends, it's up to 4 hours. You gain proficiency in all ability scores. In the ability scores you already have proficiency, and you gain expertise, which doubles. Ooh. That's a pretty nice spell right there. Alright, we'll memorize that tomorrow. Bunch of coins hid in the sack. We'll take them. 60 crowns, thank you very much. What's this? A helm in sand. Okay. You pick up the polished sallet helm, sand flowing from its orifices, but before you remove it from the box entirely, you sense your scarf rushing to your aid. You see something shift in the sand in the crate. Okay, let's dodge. Snell is desperately trying to help you. It's the same, probably the same stuff that he warned us of in the Lich House, isn't it? In a heartbeat or faster, you pull back your gloved hands. You watch as the sand attempts to rush forward, the shape of it like a slithering esoteric creature. It just barely grazed you before slinking back into the box, and then the sand goes still once more. Look at it.
Oh, nice job. Yeah, this sand ain't really sand, mate. Good job getting that helmet, though. It looks really nice.
Snell rushes forward with the lid in hand. He shuts it with a satisfying thud.
Oh, good gods. I hate mosquito sand.
Mosquito what?
It's, he sighs. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just don't touch it anymore, okay?
Okay, I'll leave this thing alone for now, but be happy about our new helmet. Let's have a look. So it was Dex up, strength down, is that right? So at the moment I'm wearing plus strength, plus charisma, down, wisdom and intelligence. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if I should just switch to this. So it takes away our debit on our intelligence. Plus charisma down, dex. I mean, my charisma's high, I'm not too worried about that. Then we've obviously got the bucket, which is strength up and wisdom down. And then we've got the one that does nothing, so...
The goggles do nothing.
Alright. Are we... Several potions marked with a tiny bird symbol. What we got here? Healing. Take that. And now we have this. Crate with a rhythmic thumping noise coming from inside. Alright, well, our dex is actually boosted at the moment, so that's alright. Oh, I know who this is. Birdfolk, entrepreneur. It's just a crate, right? But what's the rhythmic thumping noise? You're kidding. The bird is actually... The tea shop owner is... He's... Come on, really? What? This must be the silliest, most idiotic and plain stupid plan you've ever seen enacted. Even if he is one of those bird people who are able to survive without food or water for weeks. You approach one of the many large crates in the warehouse. Why is there a rhythmic thumping noise here? It's coming from this box. Well, I've just reduced my strength. I do have an advantage. He's inside, obviously. Snell, you hear that noise?
I do.
He points at the side of the crate. He shows you a strange expression.
It's a face that says, be careful, I think we've got something here.
Yes, he wants you to open the crate, obviously. Alright, look at the crate. Spot a label. It says AR Ankhead Exoskeleton. Export.
Air holes.
Let's just open it. We got advantage, so that seems like it should be fine.
The tight grip you press hard. It's difficult.
Even the goblin is straining to put his measly body weight into it.
But...
Okay, rip open the side of the crate. Ruffled feathers, yeah. Okay.
I can explain. Dunk, dunk.
You watch the wingless crow-looking creature scramble to compose itself.
Drummer. That is a Yobo Kadori, often shortened to just Yobu.
The birdman lets out a strange throat noise that makes a series of nervous chuckles.
He's inside of a shipping crate marked for export. He's clearly trying to flee the law. You'd have done that. You'd have done the same in his shoes, hopefully.
It's illegal to live in crates like this.
Is it?
I'm not sure if it is, cleric, the goblin whispers to you, but then he turns to the bird. Sure is. You'd better spit out the details before we take you to the stockade.
I'm just inspecting the wares. Warehouse wares.
What's that sound?
What?
Snell, is this guy some kind of troublemaker? I'd say you could make that argument.
I'm not. Dunk.
Okay. Well, maybe though we might be able to lower those. Shouldn't cast Charm Person, okay. So you're inspecting wares, are you?
Yes. I'm a local.
He stopped, shifting his tone deeper.
Local entrepreneur. They're my supplier for tea and sometimes coffee.
That deep voice is making you falter. Don't mess with him.
What? Okay. Coffee, isn't that illegal? Yeah, it's not.
Difficult to get, but not illegal.
So you're inspecting goods inside of a crate inside of a sealed warehouse?
Yes.
What? You don't believe him? Does the trading company know you're here? The bird hums like a bird and just nods. Is he pretending not?
Is he pretending not to hear you?
I said, do the Free Striders know about your presence, good sir?
Bonk. They, of course.
Okay, move on.
I
He grabs a scale of ankheg exoskeleton from the crate.
have great plan. I'm planning on renovating my shop with these. Protection.
Reach forward and touch the exoskeleton plate. Your hands glide over it. The bird stares at you as you caress the chitin in his claws.
Unk.
Renovating with that chitin?
Uh-huh.
He says, sounding like a young, naive kid. Nuh-uh. He's lying. Why's your voice so weird?
I am Yobu Kadori.
The voice leaves the bird's throat like a drum on fire. That's bird folk from him, then.
Oh, yes. Yobu. We've no voice on our own. You know.
Sounds like esoteric bullshit.
Yes. A focus.
Terrible stuff. Why do I have a feeling I shouldn't cast Charm Person?
Because Charm Person only makes him treat you like a friend, and this bird does not treat his friends with the truth. Sadly, you do not have time to go prepared.
Are you aware that your tea shop exploded?
What?
Oh, how sad. You were the one to deliver the horrible news. The bird mimics the sound of a young and shocked man.
Oh.
Oh, bad sound to pick. He sounds almost sarcastic.
What a horrible and shocking revelation.
He's struggling to put together cohesive sentences.
Oh, that's like his nervous tick when his sentences get twisted like that.
You didn't hear the explosion?
Sorry?
He holds up a claw to the side of his head. Oh, this bird fuck is clearly messing with you. Either that or he's the most awful compulsive liar you ever met. You can see your companion rub his eyes. Stop messing around, this is serious.
Yes, I understand.
Boom. You've been down here for how long exactly?
I am inspecting many wares.
Yobu bird folk are able to survive for up to 2 months without sustenance.
Yeah, these type of mimic birds are known for being able to just hide in a hole for a very, very long time. You're pretty bad at your job, Mr. Drummer.
Sorry for being pretty bad at inspection. I try my best.
Do you have any enemies, Mr. Drummer?
No, everyone has. People tend to dig me, you know.
Sure.
Does this bird ever say anything true? He's genuinely slippery, one greased up magpie motherfucker.
Tell me what happened on the morning when it blew up.
Oh, it was all normal. Empty tea shop all morning. I had business on Water Lane. Over noon. Been busy since then. This is big shock.
Well, now you know.
Awful news. I didn't even had no insurance, sadly.
That's for the best, otherwise I'd say you blew it up yourself. You hear the bird let out a hearty laugh.
No worries. Always, I'll get back on my feet. Always do. I'll just go back to inspection, and you know where to find me.
I kind of wanted to go back here, because I could have asked Snell something. You got something to ask him, Snell? No, he's clearly telling us everything. Sarcasm warning. You hear the bird let out a... Okay. What are you voting in the election?
Oh, same. I vote for the same party as you.
Which is...
Which is?
You sound like that? Oh, gods.
Look at me. Do I look like someone who needs a party? The Birdman looks you up and down.
No?
I'm the only one who can rule this city as Wizard God Cleric.
Oh. Okay, you vote for yourself?
The only good choice.
Good, great choice, my man.
You get a feeling he probably uses that... You get a feeling he probably uses that sound every time someone tries to talk politics with him at the tea shop. What a genius. You could learn from him. So, should I threaten this guy or something?
He seems pretty threatening himself, so maybe not.
He sure talks a lot for someone without a voice, but he sucks at lying.
The bird's pretty quick. You'll catch up if you want to find a way to twist reality out of him.
Your failure here will mean debasing yourself.
Okay, so we got the strength lower. But I've got a -2 on that, whereas I've got a +2 on this. So actually, this is the easier check. I knew I'd fail it.
Balls! Here we go. Set a trap. Let the bird guy fall into it.
So, tell me about this tea shop of yours.
Tea shop? Oh, yes, I'm an entrepreneur, you see.
Now hit him with the...
Slam your fist into the side of the crate. You don't even like tea, do you? The bird looks visibly distraught at your accusation.
You don't have... What? It's not...
Wait, this ain't a trap. It's just being silly. Fraud!
Point at the Birdman.
I...
The bird sputters around for a moment, then he pauses and scratches his beak.
I don't have to enjoy tea. I serve tea.
That's true, cleric. Well, what do you have to say in your defense? The goblin is mocking you.
Understandable.
Look, I don't care about your bullshit. Just tell me your side and we'll be out of your hair, or feathers. The Birdman observes you in silence, then he slowly nods. You seem to have inadvertently given him room to trust you. He will speak now, but will it be the full truth? He glances at Snell.
They're after me.
Who is?
The Free Striders at HWBT.
What? Because of some missed rent? And why exactly? He looks distraught again.
They forced me. They made me. I didn't have choice. Blackmail. Knife to my throat. I was trapped. They had me by the balls.
So you're hiding from the Free Striders inside of a Free Strider-operated warehouse?
They are scary, but not very bright.
The goblin chuckles. Snell, the HWBT didn't know about the smuggling stuff, right?
Not to my knowledge, no. This sounds like entirely a Free Strider extension.
Why are you afraid of the HWBT?
They will give me punished if they find out my little secret.
Possibly, the old lady won't take kindly to having a smuggling operation going on right under her nose.
How are the Free Striders connected to this?
They set it up. They set me up. I had access to the secret tunnel under the temple. They forced me. I had to.
Alright, and what's this got to do with the explosion?
Listen, I only ran away to save myself. When Tea Shop exploded,
You knew beforehand it was going to explode.
No! I was in the warehouse, here, inspection. I hear Free Striders talk about it upstairs. So I hide in here, waiting for a boat. Get away from this bloody mess.
Turn to Snell and whisper, well, what's the protocol now? He whispers back,
Protocol? If he's trying to leave the city, taking his seat bread should be a good start. I'm sure the old lady would love to have a word with him.
what's your plan now, Birdman?
I will leave. Yeah, business it reads. Big business.
You should really stay and deal with this tea shop mess. Bird stares at you looking uncomfortable. And you're sure you've told me everything you can?
Yes, please. I'm in trouble, but I did nothing wrong.
The goblin scoffs. Let me see your papers, citizen. The bird fiddles with his satchel. A warm piece of paper. His claws hold it forth.
Citizen's registry.
Grab it. As you hold it up to your helmet, the bird makes that rhythmic thumping noise a few more times. Inspect the papers.
You turn it over in your hands. The paper is thick. It says drummer, Imling. Born 010102 PE.
Betty picked 02 as his birth year, just to avoid it
Betty picked 02 as his birth year, just to avoid it looking too fake. I'll keep these. Don't leave the city, Mr. Drummer.
Ah! Okay.
Good idea, Snell whispers to you. You can always drop them off to Lady Sageleaf. She'd appreciate it.
The Birdman looks nervous. But I can leave warehouse?
Look to Snell. He just shrugs. Should I contain this guy?
It would take time to do so.
Annoying.
Boring. Alright, you can go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, the voice sounds sarcastic. The Birdman starts to shuffle towards the stairs. One more thing, I should inform you that the elf was found dead. He freezes in his step. Without looking your way, you hear him mimic a shrill voice.
Not my problem.
Then he just keeps walking. As the Birdman leaves the warehouse, you hear a faint rhythmic sound follow him out.
I wonder what he'll do.
Is it okay to have him running around?
Not like we got the jail to toss him in. Well, I mean, you do, but then you'd have to go do that. Sounds like a pain just to catch a lying bird.
Going all the way to the stockade to do the paperwork and document the evidence. Oh, it'd take a full day if you're lucky.
You believe anything he said?
Sure, I'm certain he believes he's the victim here. I'm inclined to say the same somewhat. And he did not blow up the tea shop, not with all that smuggling stuff going on. And that elf.
His voice trails off, and then he mutters a curse word.
She had a connection with the Asgals in the tea shop. She also had a meeting with the Priest Riders. Feels like she's a string connecting every fucking party in the city. Oh, the fucking mess.
Cool, let's go. Toss the papers to Snell and leave. Alright. So on the questing tree, if I got others... Oh, yeah, we got some other stuff potentially here. So, I'm going to probably... Because I find these a little bit annoying. I'm going to, probably rush through the... In fact, I might even pause and come back and say what feats I chose. Because, I don't really intend to... tend to do the full discussions. But okay, well, we'll tell you what. Maybe we'll do it and I'll just rush through on stream. Sure did. Oh, hang on about immigration now. I don't really have interest or patience for this kind of dense political discourse in games, I think. Whatever you say, dude. Yeah, I mean, you want some. Okay, just get through it. I want to know what feat I get. Alright, choose a feat. Okay, tell me... Okay. Yeah, no need to turn everything into a political debate. Oh god. I thought that would just be a quick thing. Alright, so we can get a choice of 3 here. What's infectious paranoia? Advantage on initiative rolls. Okay, quite simple. Advantage on death saving throws. Tell you what, that could be useful. Although I'd rather, we can always reload those, so I don't think it's hugely problematic. What about reading the room? Advantage on behold checks. Well, that just, helps us with the character sheets, doesn't it? I mean, I don't think that's that useful. Of those, it's generally quite good to go first in combat, isn't it? So I'll take the, ooh, tell you what though, 700 XP, that's going to push us near to the leveling up. Alright, let's do another one. Then we'll sort out which feats we actually want to load out. Democratization, okay. Oh, okay. What does this one do? It's a more simple one. You regain 1d4 hit points each time you ask someone what they vote in the election. Don't I get any other choices? Guess I'll accept the feat, but I'm not that fussed about taking that one. Gave me 1,000 XP though. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna obviously level up as well, but let's do this one first. Capital Dominion. Okay. Sexual prowess. Lyra's doing the best she can. Yeah, let's skip the political exposition, thank you. Still feels like we're getting it, though. Alright, let's see what this unstoppable force is. Alters ability score modifiers on weapons. Positive modifiers get +1 and negative modifiers get -1. That's pretty good, because the weapon we're using is all positive. So I actually don't mind that one. It's Invisible Hand. Advantage on all trifle checks. Immovable object. Your dexterity modifier also adds to your haggle disc. No, I think we'll go with the unstoppable force there. I kind of like that one. Oh, another 900 XP. Cool. All right. So let's... Where do I do the... it might just be in here, isn't it? Journal? Where's my leveling up thing? I thought I saw it in here. How do I do my level up? Ah, there we go. All right. All right. It feels like I should just pop intelligence up again to get that up to a +6. Alright, so I've got to cancel stuff here, so I need to see what I've currently got on my loadout. So Lady Fair. Extra proficiency when speaking with feminine characters. That does proc a fair amount, but I could probably drop that one. I do use healing spells. I do like the extra spell slots. And this has actually been quite beneficial so far. I might drop the Lady Fair then, and I want to put the weapon one in. Which was this. Oh, I need to take the Lady Fair out, don't I? Which is that one. And we'll add in this one. So if we go into look at our Vorpal sword now, I don't know why we're flying. Why are we flying? This is all +2s now, which is awesome. And they have advantage against evil creatures. Okay, what? Oh, wait. I don't know why it looked like it was flying. I guess it was from the conversation thing. Have I taken these apples? I thought I did. Maybe not. All right. Well, I guess we get out of here. It's quite late, but not stupidly so. So maybe we go and try and give the ink to the peeps. I know what. Yeah. I kind of want to see if we can ask to get in the safe. I've got a mimic.
That's,
She drops a smile. Sorry?
Master talk about Meek. Ahoy, hoy.
Her jaw drops. Then her fists go up.
No, he's not strangling me. He's helping. Meek serve Master. Master is great.
She shakes her head as if dazed by the visuals.
I see. I've not heard of a tame mimic before.
She lowers her fist slowly. He's very tame. Docile even.
Meek is nice.
I'll tell that to the Pest Control Guild. Well, Cleric, you're full of surprises. But please keep that thing hidden round here, just in case we get any guests. I met Meriadoc Moonwatch downstairs. Huh? Where was he? You're not shocked?
No. Where?
All the way down on Underhollow Ridge, he was captured by a troll. She groans, walking over to the desk.
Of course he was. Is it one piece, I take it?
Well, he was smiling when I got him out of that cage.
Well, of course he was. You see, our dear Moonwatch Prince came to visit us a few days ago. He journeyed for the election eye. But from what I understand, it was also to seek out the ruins below the city for his research. No wonder he ended up in trouble.
320 coins.
Here, for your service to the revolution.
Oh, grab the pouch.
Let's get this on the down low, shall we?
She opens her mouth and thinks for a moment before clarifying.
Well, that means don't talk about how one of our most prestigious celebrities almost got eaten by a troll, okay?
Got it.
Good. Now, tell me, did you actually fight the troll?
Then to Snell, did you?
Mm-hmm.
The goblin lets out a sigh. Snell shot him in the eyes. I was backup.
That's very impressive nonetheless.
A quick laugh, and she returns to her desk to look over a document.
I'll have to speak with Moonwatch about it later, whenever he chooses to grace us with his presence once again. What's more, I must say, I'm very grateful to have you here, Cleric. Thank you.
I don't want to tell him about the printing press. I don't want to know more about that. I guess we go. So this little dude was watching the sword, was he not? What happens now that I say I've got the sword?
Hey, rude guy.
Don't call the master rude.
I call anyone. I want anything I want. Why's your scarf talking?
You're rude. Rude smoke.
Meek sulks. Something I can do to get you to look the other way?
Look, I'm bound to, you know. Only higher orders allow me to look the other way.
Higher orders? It sighs. A puff of smoke wisps into the air.
You're an elemental lord or something, that'd change things. But you're not, so...
Danger, fear, pain.
Prove that you're a worthy elemental lord. Well, we do get advantage because of the sword. But, I don't think he's watching the mirror. I think he was watching the sword, if I remember right. Let's try interacting with the mirror again. Oh yeah, we just need to come back when Vira is not around. Alright. So, I think I would like to go... I need to go back to the... Yeah, the pillar's place. How much money do I actually have now? I feel like I've got a fair bit. 730 is quite nice. I could probably pay that elemental if I needed to, but I got the sword anyway, so... I don't think it's necessary. I want to go down to the printing press, which is... Is it the one that's all the way down? Well, that's Snell. Yeah, that's the one we want to go in, isn't it? Why isn't it not... Why isn't it an option? I don't get it. How do I get the thing back to her then? Is it just because of the time of day? Am I absolutely certain that it's not these others? Pretty sure it's Simi though. Okay, so it's getting towards midnight. We're not quite there yet. Let's think. Things to do at midnight include a weird place on the bridge, but also Visken. So I think I need to dismiss Snell for the night and kind of go around on my own now. Let's get on with it. It's late. You can head off if you want to. Snell looks at you with tired, almost deliriously manic eyes. And leave you here by yourself? Look around. He also looks around. You're going to go to sleep, right? Because I'm sure... Hope you're not going off on some adventure by yourself. Yes, Snell, I'm going to bed. He sighs. Fine. I'm tired. I'm going home. See you tomorrow, cleric. Alright. Cool. I want to go back to the temple, though, because I did see something about... Because we went below into that underground crypt and killed that skeleton, apparently we should have gone back and talked to the guy in the plate armor in the temple. I think he gives us something useful. I don't think she's really got anything else I want at this point, even though I could afford it if I did. Okay, maybe the skeleton I killed wasn't the one that triggers the thing I've got to do, because there was obviously other enemies down there. So well, I was going to come back and do that crypt anyway at another time. Now, apparently reading can advance time, but let's get to where Visken is first. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't need to do this. So he said after midnight. We're almost there, but not quite. So maybe I can pass time by reading something. I'm just going to skip through because I'm not particularly interested in actually what it says. I just want to advance time a bit. One minute, that did. Okay. What else have I got? It's good anyway. I mean, maybe it's not something that ticks over exactly at midnight. It does. I mean, okay. I did read something else as well. There was a reminder to go back to this book because there was a passage there that I didn't look at. It's Draconic. Whereas now I can actually understand foreign language. Yeah, cast comprehend languages. Let's do that. Yes, please. You muttered the words to yourself and carefully tapped the frail paper.
The words then bob into place, as they should.
Alright, begin reading. I wiped the sweat from my brow. The lair is hot. My companion was consumed by the lower beast in the first wave. I saw his soul, yet still screaming at me as I stepped up to the auditorium. No, I would not allow myself a meek death. The book details a first-hand account of one of many lambs, the strongest of their tribes, who was sent to fight before the great green dragon, Tissereldanor, the last of the great dragons of Old Dimenor, to still reign at this time in the early Divine Era. The author, Calum, was one of the few to survive. He writes how he ended up in the good favours of the Queen of Tree after many years of servitude, but he never gave up his dream of killing each of them.
This is fascinating. Keep reading.
You are wasting away.
You can always just skip to the end. That's usually where the good stuff is.
Now, I'm going to read the full book. I may not narrate it, but I'm going to skip through it because I need to advance time anyway. I'm not particularly interested in this lore, I will say. I'm pretty sure it gives us a spell. Ah, look at that.
Look at that mage hand.
Calum's mage hand.
You run your fingers over the script, yes. This is the personal transcription of the spell Mage Hand by this mythical Calum.
Memorize the cantrip. Hooray. What a masterpiece. Look at that.
Look at that scripture. To imagine that you are sharing in such glory. This is a much more sleek implementation of Mage Hand than any you've ever come through by before. You can perform great feats with this.
What, reach for apples? Apples.
Holy shit, this'll let you steal shit from a distance, won't it? Yes, although it's not as subtle as you might imagine. If you get caught, or never in a million years.
I was hoping I'd learn a power word from this.
You tried once, remember? Back at the library, you found a transcript. You tried to memorize it. They found you the next day on the ground, barely breathing, and your eyeballs had exploded.
Oh, right, the eyeballs exploded. The Patriarch was kind enough to cast a restoration on you, but he was not happy about it.
Wait, my eyeballs exploded?
Oh, what a day.
Alright, I remember. Yeah, I shouldn't do that again.
No, you should not.
Alright, leave. Alright, so I know exactly where I want to try this out. This cantrip, which means it doesn't even use a spell slot. There's actually 2 places I want to use it. And then again in that I might actually go to that warehouse as well. So we're going to use Mage Hand. Haha! Obsidian Amulet, Constitution and Charisma. Advantage against aberrations. Interesting. Alright, next place I want to go and use it is Snell. Snell's place. Was his one right at the bottom? I think it was. Oh, we might as well try this now. It's a little bit later. Is that good? No. Maybe there's an optimal time to get the ink to them. Not sure when that would be. We'll try the daytime though. I mean, it is midnight, so practical. Potion of healing and 300 crowns. Don't mind if I do. Bye, Snell. Okay, and the other one I want to do is on the water lane, which is this path up here, isn't it? In that warehouse we were just in, there was a place I couldn't reach. There's probably been others, but those are the 3 that stick out to me. But we can definitely get that sort of stuff now with Mage Hand, so that's cool. I'm glad we found that bird. That was bothering me that I hadn't found him yet. So that's cool. Mittel House. You approach one of the many doors on Water Lane. This one's damp as the rest. Knock on door.
You rap against the solid wood. Very solid rhythmic knock.
Wait. A moment passes. As it does, then the sound of a heavy latch sliding as it's flung open. Beyond the frame, you see a human male, mid-30s, his short hair ruffled, his cloak wrapped around him like a makeshift toga. Oh gods, no. No, no, no. You see tears form in his eyes as he leans forward pleading, what happened to him?
How awful, he thinks you're here to deliver terrible news.
Calm down, no one's hurt. Oh, thank the gods. He rushes in to give you a big hug. How lovely to share an embrace with a fellow man. This truly makes me glad. He takes a step back, wiping half-formed tears from his cheek. I'm Manius. I must have jumped to conclusions here. I'm only here to ask about the tea shop. Oh. This generic human male looks around him. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to disclose any information to the local militia. That is what you are, no? A cleric of the local militia? Just stare at the man.
Well, you see, Octavio, he's a busy man, but he's directly instructed me that in any case there are ever any inquiries, they should have to go through official channels, even for his inner circle.
I'm not sure I follow.
I'm sorry, I swear to you we all have the legalities in order. I have diplomatic immunity, that's what it's called.
How can a lowbrow freeze-strider receive immunity? This is a bureaucratic farce. Yeah, Yellow Team sure knows how to play the game.
Diplomatic immunity?
Yes?
Who are you exactly?
Oh, I'm Manius. As I said, I'm a freeze-strider, a member of the Ascani Reeds Trading Company. I work for the first-in-command guild agent of Dulstad. I'm afraid I cannot offer anything more than that.
So you're saying, good day. He shuts the door in your face. Oh well, leave. That did advance the clock a little bit, so that was good. Why am I here? What's this? Pipe type. Shall I get my light cantrip up in case there's anything?
What's out there, human?
Right, yeah, we want back in the trading company. And it's possible Vira is gone as it's late, but I'm not sure. She's always here. There might be a way to kind of send her off somewhere else. Mind expansion. What's that when it's at home? Grants a minor intelligence increase for a week. I mean, we're only here for a few more days, so I might as well just drink that now, I expect. So we're at 22. That puts us up to 23. Cool. So this thing, con and charisma advantaged against aberrations. That'd probably be quite useful when we go into the subterranean areas again on the morrow. I'm also wondering if I can use Mage Hand to fiddle around with this safe. Let me just save. Oh, I can't. Okay. Just a thought. Just a thought. Can't immediately think of any other things that Mage Hand would be useful for that we've encountered. I could probably go into the Sphinx and get chatting to someone. That will probably advance the clock a little bit. By the way, what day is it? Do I even know? It just says night. What day are we in? See, no idea. It's either day 3 or day 4. I'm hoping it's day 3. I could be wrong. I did look up how to do the Sphinx's riddle, and we've got 2 of the 3 things we need now. Be able to go get the 3rd one. $11:33. Yeah. Okay. So I want to go to the Goblin Garden then. Hopefully the Druid's there to talk to, 'cause she can give us the 3rd thing we need to actually solve that blimmin' riddle. I don't say anything else about it now, but it's to do with casting spells anyway. She actually is there, right? Let's go and have a chat with her. I didn't pursue this becoming a druid thing, because it didn't really interest me for this build, because I imagine it's wisdom-based, but it might be possible to get what we want anyway. We've got to show our primal attunement. I'm actually going to leave. Let's see if I can up my wisdom at all. Should be able to. That's net. Nothing. Probably about as high as I can push it. I don't think I've got anything that goes in the book slot. I might have something on the helm, though. Don't think I do. Got minus wisdom. Yeah, I think that's about as high as I can push it. It gives me a +1 anyway, so let's give it a go. Ooh. Great success.
You kneel. You need to prove it. Your attunement to nature. Interesting. Yes, yes.
She places the bowl from her desk to the ground before you.
You must show what you've learned in your studies. The primal forces are complicated, but you can still sense the tingle of Jaw's strings through every branch and mushroom.
Hold your hand over her bowl. As you reach out, the elf hums, She then moves the bowl even closer to you.
You've attempted this before. It did not go well.
You believe that is all you require. Magic is not an exact science, despite what the instructors in the towers used to tell you. The esoteric in your realm does not conform to rules. That is the only rule they truly follow. Now feel the oily mushrooms inside this bowl, the strings within them, around them. Grab one of them, change it.
Twist a string.
First, nothing, then a twinge. Whatever you touched, it is connected with the spores, the growth, the decay. You did little, but you did something.
The elf nods. What did I do?
You ruined my brew. Shit.
Oh, whoops. She laughs.
You caused the fungi in the bowl to change acidity. It's subtle, but it's there. You performed an act of druidcraft, human.
Use druidcraft to unlock unique interactions with the natural world. I did? She gives you a lecherous smirk. Nissan grabs the bowl and pours the mushy mushrooms onto the ground. The contents wriggle before you. I made the mushrooms come to life? She looks up, reassuring you.
No, they're supposed to move like that.
You did not perform that big of an esoteric feat. Not yet, at least. She chuckles and puts the bowl back on her desk.
Perhaps you can be one, human. I share knowledge with you if that is what you wish.
I love plants. Thumbs up.
Oh, very well. What do you want to know, human?
I don't really want to know any of this. What was that quest that popped up just then? It's completed. All right. Well, we got 20 minutes till midnight, and I can now think where I might use this new spell, which actually is a cantrip. Whispering to the spirits of nature, you create a tiny, harmless sensory effect that follows you. It allows you to engage with primal entities that would otherwise hide from your presence. So, there was that big tree we spoke to. Where does that go? Wondering if I can get to Nessan's cache. I know the episode's getting a little bit long, but I just want to do this, and then we'll do Visken in the next episode, I think. So I imagine that's going to be quite a lengthy exchange. And it's not even time yet. Go to City Below. We want to go down here, don't we? Oh. Wisdom success. There's a door here. Really? Oh, okay. It's a doorway. Press a tile. Soft click. The wall shudders. Slides open. Revealing a dark passage. Cold air rushes out. Oh, God. Tell you what. We'll come back with Snell tomorrow after a rest. I wasn't expecting that at all. Right, I want to switch on this druid craft thing here. Oh, hello. You little guys. What about... Oh. Tiny primal spirit. Give me some money. Okay, can I... Be on the roots. Touch the roots. I don't want to break it down. I was hoping I could get it to open up. Is it because my spell ran out? I can't cast that right now. Let's go and do something on this stone, because there's all these little guys down here. You step up on the rock. Around you lies the vast chamber of root and stone, of dwarf and primal forces pressing up against one another. We have done this before. We can make some noise. Oh, maybe I could talk to them here? Give me an apple. Okay. Hoping maybe I could address them as a group, but... Makes some sense. So everywhere these little bastards have been appearing, I can probably cast this spell now and I can get stuff off them. I've spoken to that one. Interesting. Interesting. I've only used up another 4 minutes. Tell you what, we'll end things here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to head back. I'm going to try and get to midnight, and then we'll come back and next episode we'll go and visit Viskin in his lair and find out what's going on with him. But thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this, sort of getting to the bottom of a few mysteries. Got a few new cool abilities, which is always nice. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the game and the stories and the various quests we're doing. Feedback's always very useful and appreciated. I also appreciated our channel members as well for supporting Boring Tag Gaming. And if anyone else is interested in, checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to my videos, that'd be fantastic. But thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.